AI videos models never stop development. Nowadays, we've seen one competitor created an AI model and the other catches up the next week. So it's not surprising that we see Hanyuan Video launching their image-to-video model weight soon. Well, hopefully this model weights will be available on Hugging Face and Model Scope, but not sure, who knows. Anyway, we are going to see how the Hanyuan Video image-to-video perform. I got invited to Tencent testing beta website for testing their image-to-video model. Also, some new features of Hanyuan Video, such as lip syncing, and they also have new features for 2K resolution in Hanyuan Video. As you can see, I've highlighted here the 2K video generation, which is a new feature. I'm not sure if that's possible with the open source models downloaded into whatever comfy UI or your local inference machine. But then, the 2K rendering is able to be done within this AI model, and it should be, depends on your hardware then. Something similar to what we've seen in Mimic Motion previously is animations using one image and animating that with all these motions that they provide. Maybe in the future, there's something else like allowing you to upload your own motions or not using their samples here to animate characters on the image. And this looks pretty good on the image-to-video models that I've tested. Also, check out some examples in here. For instance, I like this one. The fast motion allows you to animate with kind of futuristic styles and captures the guy running in this back street with some splash of energy happening there. Also, it's able to do slow motion. So, for example, I have this image to video based on my image upload as the first frame here, and it starts to do slow motion like this. Another thing I see that's doing pretty well is the animation styles from the image to video. It's able to handle pretty well in this AI model. And this also allows embedding sound within the model. So scroll back up to the control panel. On their testing beta website, you see this button feature in Chinese. This is called the background sound effect. So when you turn that on, and of course, obviously, when you generate that, it will include sound, just like my examples here. Let's check this one out. I got another example where I uploaded an image to video, and I had the sound enabled. Also, this video turned up to 2K resolution in the generated result. Let's turn on the sound and see how that looks like. So there's fast motion, slow motion. It's able to handle both in this AI model, even using the image to video. Also, we are able to use background sound effects to embed it, not only visually but also in sound you can produce with this AI model. So that's going to be coming up maybe in the next couple of days, and they might have the Hugging Face repository to allow the open source community to play around with it. And that's the overall update of Hunyuan Video. So after yesterday, I showed a little preview of what it looks like in Hanyuan Video's image-to-video model in the Patreon group, which is the beginning part of this video. Then I generated a few more videos as example showcases. We have human characters as well as some fast motions of a car, automotive, and a spaceship. First, let's look at the spaceship. Here, we've got the motions of two spaceships, and in between, we have the camera FPV drone view going through the spaceships. Through this, I'm only able to generate one spaceship actually moving in these videos, whereas the other one here on the right side stays still. Sometimes I find out that Hanyuan Videos lacks prompt adherence and doesn't fully follow through with what we want to do in the text prompts and images. The other way I tested the same image was using WAN 2.1, and I was able to generate exactly what I wanted in the video, where I used the same text prompts and the same image for the initial frames, producing something like this. So sometimes I think Hanyuan Videos has to improve its prompts. Other than that, the video quality is awesome. We can't say only one AI model is doing the best. Something is doing good in one, and another performance is doing good in Hanyuan Videos. Another example I tried was sports car racing. Let's go through a good one first before we get to the bad one. Here we have the Formula One car. Here we're able to animate this exact Formula One car driving forward at speed on the racing track, which is very good. No complaints at all in this generated video. But then sometimes you don't get what you expect. For example, like this one, The sports car is driving backward and we've got another car chasing this car on the highway. In the last few seconds, it turns the road from the highway to the racing track. The most important thing is that the car should be driving forward instead of in reverse. So sometimes you'll catch some errors or not so good motions with Hanyuan videos as well. It's not always going to be perfect, but then if you have a very clear shot like this, you've got a sports car right at the front, very clear directions because the car's front is right in front of the camera view. It could be animated very easily to drive forward in a speed motion. For human characters, sometimes, like in this example, I also defined FPS 24, but it's always generated when I'm doing fashion-style videos. Most of the time, I'd say it goes to slow-motion videos like this, trying to capture the moment of the human character moving in a slow-motion way. I've tried a few more image-to-video examples, and we've got very similar styles like that. But then, when I'm doing the text prompt, I didn't highlight the features I wanted, like a slow-motion camera panning style. But it processes those in some way anyway. It is what it is. And sometimes we have to try a few more times to get a normal walking style like this one. So for the speed of the motions of the character like this one, we're able to get a very normal walking speed. So far, throughout all this testing, the image to video model weight are pretty good. Of course, there's still something that needs to be improved. I believe newer versions of Hanyuan videos will get better and better. Like this one, we've got another example where I have the image without those neon light effects on the image, but it's still able to create something that isn't in the frames. For example, this light effect is able to be created in the video as well. The other one uses the same prompts but with a different character. But again, it's with the same image prompt, and I'm able to create pretty good motions for this character in this one. The cyberpunk neon light style of lighting this time come from the reflections of those banners on the building. And that's so far what I've tested. Most of it has pretty good results running on the official Hanyuan Videos website. Resolution-wise, we can create 2K resolutions, and we can also add director mode and sound effects. One thing here is that on the website interface, you can't add LoRa or whatever add-on features you usually have in ComfyUI because those are external open-source community-trained models not included in Hanyuan Video's web version here. It only shows what's included in the official model weight by itself. Therefore, it's only showing those features included in the new updates of the image-to-video model weight. There's a cool thing, lip syncing. You can do an image and make it lip sync for this particular image here, but I haven't tested this yet. We'll try that out later. So far, for image to video, what we're focusing on today, this model weight is looking pretty good. If you want to compare both Hanyuan videos and Wan 2.1 videos, both performances are pretty close. But then, for the open source communities in the previous couple of months, a lot of LoRa models have already been created online, and it's very convenient to create your LoRa for character LoRa or even motion LoRa, where it's more convenient and advantageous for these AI models on the market, but for prompt adherence, Wan 2.1 performs better. Of course, that's so far what I've tested and seen in both AI models. The new Hanyuan AI video image-to-video model looks pretty good, and hopefully sooner there will be a quantized model for local operating with this one. This is pretty exciting stuff. We've got a lot of updates of AI models and new AI models being released. I think, at least for me, I'll be adopting something that's able to use realistically for creating content. In Hunyuan Video, we have lots of LoRa model created last couple of months. So Hunyuan Video still have, it's good, and great to see they have ongoing development. But then I won't be stuck with one particular AI model only, and those title you see on the internet, the best AI video, blah blah, well there's nothing the best really. Anyway, AI is moving really fast, and I'll see you guys in the next video and have a nice day. See ya.